Coming to this park is probably never going to happen again.
A chilling playground discovery has investigators on the hunt for a child predator in Pierce County. Police say explicit pictures of very young children were found taped on a slide in that Puyallup playground. Thank you so much for joining us at 10. I'm Eliana Gomez.
Just when you think you've heard it all. Good evening, I'm David Rose. Those disgusting photos were found by a teenage boy who was at Bradley Lake Park with his 4-year-old niece and his sister. And they tell Q13's Jennifer Lee tonight that going to the playground at that park will never feel the same again after what they saw.
Yep, we're at the top of the slide and we didn't notice it right away. But if you get down to the eye level of a child, this is where Puyallup police say that collage, photos depicting child pornography were posted. This is raising many concerns for families who often come to this playground, including concern that more children could have been exposed to this. Climbing the stairs, going down the slide, and all over the swings, the playground at Bradley Park is a favorite for children and families. And at least it was for Brandon and his 4-year-old niece.
Just seeing my niece mostly laugh, playing, but coming to this park is probably never going to happen again.
Puyallup police say explicit pictures of young children were found on the slide. Residue remains up top and at the bottom.
I came over here, went to go on my phone, kind of pulled out my phone, went to go sit down, and there is glue residue on the sides of a 8x10 paper.
The collage contains pictures of both boys and girls. Brandon thinks some of them were only toddlers. He wishes he could erase what he saw last Friday.
So terrifying to my eyes or anyone's eyes.
My brother comes and gets me and he says, "Let's go." And I was like, "What's wrong?" Like, his face kind of just said it all. He hands me this picture crumbled up and he goes, "Don't look at it." I opened it for myself and quickly crumbled it back up in disgust.
Puyallup police have assigned a detective to the case who is scouring national databases to see if the children pictured can be identified. At the very least, to see if the pictures can be dated.
No kid should have their innocence taken away like that, and it's gross.
Police say there are no surveillance cameras at the park, and officers have been assigned to extra patrols here.
I hope this perp gets caught and that people need to keep a closer eye on their kids.
Again, police are actively investigating. They say if an arrest is made, the suspect would face charges related to child pornography on both the state and federal level. In Puyallup, Jennifer Lee, Q13 News.
You know that weird feeling you get when you see somebody really creepy, and this is great. Most women have this. You know when there's some really weirdo guy that's hanging around. This would be the time, if you've seen somebody in that park, to contact Puyallup police. If you saw somebody that looked like they shouldn't be in that park, maybe they were checking out kids inappropriately, lurking around the park, anything at all suspicious. Again, that's Bradley Lake Park in Puyallup. That's when you want to contact police. Doesn't matter how small the tip is, doesn't matter what you saw, give them that information. It's a puzzle, let them put it together. The tip line number is posted right there on your screen. We'll also have that number on Q13Fox.com. You can always submit a tip to Crime Stoppers, but in this case, I would say directly communicate with Puyallup police, because this is a predator out there. This is a disgusting individual that needs to be off the streets as quickly as possible.
Another story we're tracking on our live feeds tonight. Police in Puyallup are ramping up patrols looking for whoever left child pornography on playground equipment.
Teenager made the disturbing discovery at Bradley Lake Park in Puyallup. KOMO's Tammy Mutasa live tonight at the park with a warning from the family and what police are doing to find the children in those photos. Tammy.
Yeah, Preston, that 16-year-old was here with his 4-year-old niece and older sister. You know, they're horrified and they want to get the word out. They say this park was full of children when that teenager found the disturbing child porn.
And then I went to go sit down, and I basically went like this and saw it right here.
16-year-old Brandon never thought he would see what he found, especially on a slide where children like his niece play.
I got petrified after seeing it, because knowing that I have a 4-year-old niece and we were here playing with her.
Police say it was a collage of child porn on a piece of paper glued to the inside of the slide. Brandon tore off the paper and ran to tell his sister about the discovery.
No child deserves to have their innocence taken away like that, and it's beyond sickening.
Tonight, police say they don't know if the the child porn is old or new or where it came from. Investigators say they're running the images through a database with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children to see if anything comes up. Brandon's message to whoever did it?
And you're messed up in the head. It's just, you're doing this to kids. It's not right.
They're warning other families so their children aren't exposed.
It's terrifying because it's like you don't know who you're around. So many people look so innocent and then they're really not.
Now, police say if you know anything, don't hesitate to call them. We've posted the tip line at comonews.com. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Tammy.